Pilgrims to the Holy Land have been visiting Gethsemane on the Mount of Olives for nearly 2,000 years. Today, the most popular attraction is an orchard of 8 large olive trees that date to about 1200 AD, though their parent tree may have come from the trees that grew there during Christ's time. All of the original trees that no doubt gave the Mount of Olives its name were cut down, as recorded by Josephus, by the Romans in their siege of Jerusalem. From what the Gospels tell us, Jesus frequented the Mount of Olives during his last week of ministry before the crucifixion. It was the spring festival of Passover, and Jerusalem would have been crowded with visitors. Luke and Matthew tell us that Jesus' routine during that time was teaching in the temple complex by day and spending his evenings and nights on the Mount of Olives. Matthew and Mark specify that Jesus and his disciples went to a place called Gethsemane at the foot of the Mount of Olives. The word Gethsemane means oil press. And John tells us that they entered into a garden or cultivated area. So according to a close reading of the Gospels, Jesus spent the nights of his last week in a garden near the foot of the Mount of Olives in a place called Gethsemane or oil press. Today, in addition to the Garden of Olive Trees, visitors may also go to the cave or Grotto of Gethsemane. Now, while this has become less popular over the ages, historically this cave was the site associated with Jesus' stay, prayer, and arrest. Due to its veneration as a holy site, the cave has been modified. Its modern stone floor is about 40 inches above the original cave floor and was itself built over the remains of 2 levels of Byzantine mosaics. Its ceiling and wall decorations date to the medieval period, and the entrance of the cave is not original. The original mouth of the cave was a large 16 feet wide, and despite all of the later modifications, there are still visible original features. Archaeologists believe the cave was once an olive press, perhaps 2 olive presses. A large cistern, channel in the floor, and large carved recess in the cave wall are all indicative of this. Beyond this, ancient pilgrim reports speak of 4 cut recesses in the walls, indicating a double press, and a 9th century report tells of 4 round or curved tables that should probably be understood as the lens-shaped crushing stones from the original press. Gethsemane as a cave would make sense of the gospel accounts. In the cool spring, it would be safer and more comfortable to stay the night in a warm cave. The Gospels even tell us that the night Jesus was arrested, it was quite cool, causing Peter to warm himself by an open fire. Also, the account of the young man sleeping in nothing but his undergarment makes sense if the disciples were camping in a cave rather than out in the elements. Thanks for watching. Click the playlist on screen now to watch more spotlights. And if you want to read the full article, click the link in the description. You can always go to BibleDiscoveryTV.com for more videos, articles, and resources.